OG game modes have become very popular recently among some of the top video games such as Apex, Overwatch, and most notably Fortnite. But what if I told you Rocket League has its own OG mode that you can also play right now? I'm not talking about an older version of Rocket League, but rather the prequel to Rocket League that released over 16 years ago called Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Power Battle Cars. I don't know why they made the name so long either, but that's why people call it sarpbc instead. Anyways, I'm going to try to recreate every Rocket League mechanic in sarpbc from easiest to hardest to see if all of them were even possible back then, and a little bit of a spoiler, but some of them were not possible. Let's get into it. All right, as you can see, we're on the original Wasteland map. Wait, they've even got tumbleweeds on this map. That's actually crazy. But yeah, you can see where a lot of the inspiration for Rocket League came from. In fact, in Rocket League, they called the big boost pills, and you can see why, because in sarpbc, the big boosts were actually pills, which I didn't even know about that. But the first one we're going to do is a half flip. Now, I have my Xbox controller all hooked up to this, even though this game was only on PS3. I managed to get it on PC and set my Xbox controller up. Here we go. Let's start with a half flip. I mean, that was basically it. A little bit scuffed. The air rolling, you know, I'm not totally used to. I don't think it's exactly the same as Rocket League. I might be wrong on that. But yeah, you know, the half flipping. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Ooh. Kept our momentum as well. All right, now the next one, wave dashing. I'm not actually sure if wave dashing is going to work because the flips are a little bit different in sarpbc. I don't think you can save your flip for as long as you can in Rocket League. See, if I try to do it how I normally would in Rocket League, I don't have the flip. Oh, that was something, you know, at a faster speed right there. Oh, I just did like a 180 dash. To be honest, guys, I don't think wave dashing is actually possible in sarpbc because the flip timer being way shorter makes it way harder to pull off. It feels like you can only really do it if you're trying to wave dash on the wall, but even then, there's way more recoil when you try to do it compared to Rocket League where you can actually stick to the wall. So I don't think it was actually possible back then. The next mechanic and also the last movement one we're going to be trying is the speed flip. Now, obviously, speed flips were not a thing until later in Rocket League, but you can do a diagonal flip and you can flip cancel, so I think you might be able to speed flip. Okay, yeah, hold on. I think, yeah, you can speed flip. We just got it right there. I think you just want to make sure you're a little bit higher above the ground before you do it, because otherwise you could get your nose stuck on the ground like that. Next up, we're going to be trying to ground dribble. I know this is definitely possible, but one thing to note, guys, the ball cam in this is definitely a lot worse than it is in Rocket League. So honestly, I'm kind of better off just not using ball cam, but here we go. Let's see if we can. I think the physics in this game are a little bit different as well. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at me go. All right. This kind of leads us to our next one. Let's try to do a 45-degree flick. Oh, the thing is, your car doesn't actually turn in the air until a bit later. Like, the turning radius is very slow compared to Rocket League. You know what? I don't think a 45, that's about as best you can go because of the whole flip timer thing being a bit lower. Oh, no. That was a pretty bad attempt at it. I'll try one more time, though. All right, we're on a different map this time. You might recognize this map. It's actually in Rocket League, but it is one of the neon maps. This time we got the Marauder. That and the Octane looks like the two cars you start off with. And maybe it'll make the dribbling and flicks easier. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, hold on. That was kind of good. Oh my, yo, I just did a ground pinch right there. I didn't actually have ground pinch on the list, but we'll go ahead and say that that is definitely possible. Okay, I just realized I forgot to do a normal flick, but let's do that right now. That should be pretty easy. There we go. That's a nice one. You can even do a backflip flick as well, just like that. Anyways, this was about as good as I could do for a 45-degree flick, so I'm just gonna say I don't know on this one. You can let me know in the comments if you think that counts or not. But next up, the last flick we have here is the musty flick. I'm not even gonna try with the breezy flick because I just don't think that is even possible. I don't think you have enough time before your flip runs out to even do a breezy in this. But with the musty, it's also pretty close. I tried earlier. Yeah, that's about as good as you can do for musty. So we need to see if we could somehow get an actual flick on this ball. Now, the way I normally do musties, I'll probably do like a side-by-side. The way I normally do them is like this. But obviously that's not possible because of the flip timer. Oh, okay. Honestly, that was kind of something. You know, we actually hit the ball this time. Ooh, we got a different ball actually for each map. All right, guys. I don't think the musty flick is possible in sarpbc. All right, but now for the fun stuff. Now we're going to do a fast aerial. Oh, look at this ball, dude. This ball is actually swagged out. I wish Rocket League did this more, where each map had like their own unique ball. Anyways, the next mechanic we're going to be doing here is the fast aerial, which it is definitely possible, as you can see, which is perfect for our next mechanics, because now we're going to be going in the air, the fun stuff. But next up, we have a double tap. I probably chose the wrong map to try and do a double tap, so I'm going to switch it up actually. All right, here we go. We've got the classic Urban Central, the original Rocket League map. Obviously, the double tap was possible to hit, but it was actually way harder to hit in sarpbc, because when you hit the ball, it would go a lot faster. So this took me way more attempts than it should have. And I even had to take a little break after doing this for a while, because I was getting nauseous with how terrible the ball cam system was. But finally, I remembered you could just go for the double tap off kickoff, which made things a lot easier. Oh, there we go. That's a double tap. Finally, that took me way too long. All right, now this is where things get really interesting. Air dribble. So we're going to do it from the wall and the ground. I probably should have gotten more boost. Look at the ball cam when you're trying to go for an air dribble. Look how bad that is. All right, here we go. Ball cam off. Oh, wait, no. I have it on. Wait. Oh my gosh, we still got it with ball cam on. I say like 2 or more hits on the ball counts as an air dribble. Oh, dude, you can actually see the train from Urban Central. This time it's outside, kind of on the side of the map, whereas in Rocket League, the train is above the map. But one more thing I want to try with the air dribble is a ground to air dribble, kind of like how people go for air dribble bumps. Okay, that's not bad. See if we can get a cleaner one though, a couple more touches on the ball. Actually, this time, let's try it off the bounce. I will say, because of the physics being different, it is also much harder to air dribble. Like, look at how high I popped that ball without really doing much. Oh. Ooh, that was clean. I didn't want to pop it up even more because I would have hit the crossbar, but we'll count that as a little air dribble. Why not? Oh, we got 2 hits on that. Okay, the replay showed 2 hits. We count that. All right, next up, we've got what some people call the Cookser pinch. I call it the Ka-chow pinch. If you know, you know. Oh, get in there, baby. Ka-chow. And we're going to see if we can do this. Now, as I said, the flip timer seems to be a lot lower in this than Rocket League. This will be interesting. I've gotten really good at these in Rocket League. I can do them pretty much every time in training. Oh. That was a weird way to do it, but it's kind of going in. Yeah, I mean, we got it on target, but it's about the speed, right? So maybe I have to approach these a bit differently than how I do in Rocket League. Oh, wow. This is a nice little pop. Wait, the pre-flip? Ooh, I'm kind of saucy with it. Oh! Oh my goodness. Fellas, it's definitely possible. It's got to be possible. Oh! Oh, come on! No! Okay, we're right there, though. We are right there. All right, I understand it now.
Okay, I understand it now.
Oh! By the way, while I was recording, I got this notification, so shout out to Faustino Duran for subbing to the channel. You never know when I'm recording a video, so if you subscribe right now, maybe you have a chance to see your name in the next video. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's going really slow, but, you know, I honestly will count it. All right, I mean, I might as well try it, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. The astral pinch. I mean, kinda, but it's not on target. One shot I actually should have done earlier, but we're going to do it now, is the Doomsy Dish. So if you don't know how this works, you just kind of bring it around the wall, jump, and then hit it back in. Oh, this could be a good opportunity. All right, you know what? We'll count that. It's kind of a scuffed one, but, you know, we did the motion. We hit it into the wall, jumped off the wall, and hit it back in. Boom. All right, next up, the flip reset. Now, a lot of you might be wondering if it's even possible to do in here because of how scuffed the flip timer is already. But there's a simple way to test this. If we can go off of this wall and be able to flip, that means flip resets are in this game. But I'm going to try flipping right away. It doesn't actually work. Let me put my controller close to the mic so you guys can hear it. So yeah, it doesn't work. I was spamming my jump button. That means squishy saving. I mean, you could technically do it. You're just not going to have a flip. And then also ceiling shots as well. Same thing. Like you can go off the ceiling. You just will not have a flip that you're able to use. You can only use a flip if you actually jump. I am still going to try to do a ceiling shot, because it definitely should still be possible. Just a little bit weird. Oh, we can actually jump onto the ceiling. Wait, hold on. Oh, I almost landed on it. I mean, either way, it's going to be an atrocious time trying to get this, but hold on. Please tell me that's in. Okay, I'm counting that, bro. I don't care. They made it so hard to do these kind of things in this game, man. But then again, no one even thought these things would be possible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the hardest mechanic in the game. Some of you guys might know what I'm about to say. Some of you might not. We're going to be attempting a psycho. I would do a sidewall double as well, but this is probably honestly good enough. It's going to take us quite a few attempts here, but honestly, the setup might be easier with how high some of these bounces go. I mean, look at that, bro. Holy. And I was correct, because it didn't actually take me too long to get a psycho. This was one of the attempts where I actually did hit the ball, even though it wasn't noticeable, but it took forever to go in the net, so I tried to get a cleaner one. Oh my gosh, please. Please, bro. I think that's in. Okay, it bounced once, but I don't care. That's a psycho, and we had to redirect it. Otherwise, it wouldn't have actually gone in, I don't think. All right, now what if I told you that actually wasn't the hardest shot, and there's an even harder one? Well, let me show you what it is. The open net. Wow, we got a first try. Well, there you go. That's all the main mechanics from Rocket League, from easiest to hardest in OG Rocket League. If you guys want to see some more videos on OG Rocket League, let me know in the comments. There's some other exclusive game modes I can try out as well. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me and help me try to reach 7K subs before the end of the year. And speaking of OG content, if you want to see my last video where I tried winning a game of OG Fortnite and Rocket League at the same time, that video is popping up on the screen right now. Thank you all for watching. Merry Christmas and peace out.